Long ago, in a quiet settlement nestled between tall hills, there lived a young man of 24 named Marco. His body was young, but his thoughts never rested. From morning until night, ideas rushed through his head without pause, leaving him exhausted and disturbed. Memories of earlier days filled him with regret, while thoughts of what had not yet come made him anxious. His inner world felt like a violent wind that never slowed down. Peace seemed impossible for him. Sleep avoided him, calm felt unfamiliar, and even joy slowly disappeared from his face. One afternoon, Marco learned about a distant community high in the hills. People spoke of an elderly man who lived there, known for his deep understanding of the human mind. In his younger years, this man had worked in a large city as a respected psychologist. He had guided countless people toward mental balance and inner clarity. When age caught up with him, he chose to leave the noise of city life and settle close to nature. Though mostly living in silence, he still welcomed travelers who sought guidance. Hearing this filled Marco with hope. He believed that meeting this man might finally bring relief to his troubled mind. With determination, Marco set out on the long path toward the hills. The journey tested his strength and patience, but he continued forward. After several exhausting days, he finally arrived at the village. There he noticed a modest home surrounded by plants and vines. Sitting calmly at the entrance was the old man, motionless and serene, his eyes gently shut. Marco approached with respect and spoke quietly, explaining how his thoughts never stopped and how badly he desired peace within himself. The elderly man slowly looked at him and smiled warmly. In a gentle voice, he said that if Marco truly wished to understand peace, he must first complete a simple task. Leading him into the garden, the old man filled a clear glass until it reached the very edge. The water stood so high that even a slight movement could cause it to overflow. Handing it to Marco, he instructed him to walk to the far end of the village and return without letting even a single drop fall. Though confused, Marco accepted the task, determined to succeed. Marco lifted the cup with steady hands and began moving forward. The street ahead was tight and full of life. Pedestrians crossed paths, a few hurried past, while others moved calmly. Sellers shouted to attract buyers, and stray dogs filled the air with loud sounds. Still, Marco ignored everything around him. His attention never left the cup he was holding. Each step was slow, controlled, and deliberate. Curious faces turned toward him, yet no one interrupted. They sensed he was practicing something meaningful. When he finally returned, Marco spoke with relief. "Grandfather, I succeeded. Not a single drop fell." The old man gave a quiet nod and a warm smile. He then asked calmly, "Very good, but did you notice the children laughing near the road? Did the noise of the dogs reach your ears?" Marco paused, surprised, and replied, "No, I noticed nothing at all. My focus stayed on the cup." The elder smiled softly and explained, "This is the truth you were missing. It was within you all along. When the mind rests fully in the now, fear disappears, confusion fades, and thoughts become still. Your awareness stayed only with the water. In that moment, your mind was silent. You were not trapped by yesterday, nor worried about tomorrow." Understanding slowly dawned on Marco. This was the calm he had been seeking. Peace was never outside. It already lived within when one stays present. Marco lowered his head and said gently, "Grandfather, I see it clearly now. To quiet my thoughts, I must stay here in this moment. This is where true peace lives." The old man smiled once more. The sun dipped low, spreading golden light across the land. Birds returned to their homes in the sky. Marco began his walk back, no longer restless. Something inside him had shifted. His heart felt calm, because he had learned how to still his mind. If this story touched you, please like and share it with others. Subscribe to our channel for more meaningful stories filled with wisdom. Thank you for being with us. We will meet again with fresh ideas and new lessons. Until then, take care and remain peaceful.